I'm going to speak about CarFax, YAA, CarEdge, and there was a discrepancy in my CarFax account. I was unable to match the dates and the maintenance performed on my car. And it drove me crazy because I'm taking the time to learn the apps to simplify my life for the future when it comes to the responsibility of maintaining your car. You know, what's the point of going computerized and having artificial intelligence unless you know how it works? And there was a discrepancy, and CarFax helped me figure it out, and I'm really happy I reached out. It started November 16th. Fast forward to the 7th of December. I write back, I bought the car on March 28th, 2022. The inspection and emission was performed by the Chevrolet dealership just before I bought the car. So then, after digging into it, to make a long story short, I finally take a screenshot and I go, wow, look what I found in my account. Last inspection, 5/27/2022. Why? Registration issued or renewed. Correction to record. Titled or registered as personal vehicle, passed safety inspection. Well, it should have passed safety inspection before I bought the car, don't you think? Because when they did it, I have two of these open. Oh. These dates should match on my sticker. And that's what got me to not giving up to finding out why my records, the records of my car, don't match in the CarFax. There had to be a reason why. And what's the point of using CarFax? And I see, you know, what's the point of using it if the right records aren't submitted to the app? I needed to know what happened. Someone made a correction months after I bought the car. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let me do this. I know this is a generic version of a video, but it makes it easy. This is something to share with you. You see 3,000. Oops. 3,474 on top. That's what CarFax was claiming the odometer reading was. Now, when I took it last night, it's, I'm sorry, 30,190. I'm really trying to do this fast. Videos are a lot of time, but the topic is something that I wanted to share with you because I took the time to figure out what was going down, and I'm learning how the apps work. CarFax and the odometer reading on my car, I didn't look at it for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and see the discrepancy. That's a big difference. Well, that when the CarFax is telling you, oh, it's time to get an oil change, it's time to rotate your tires, it's time for this, it's time for that. Well, if there's, when I first started doing this, there was almost 1,000-mile difference from what the car read and the CarFax. So you always have to add the updated information into CarFax so we can tell you the right timing to maintain your car. It just, you have to stay on top of it. It's a learning curve. What else do I have here? Oh, I decided to, sorry about the background noise, I have my windows open. I decided to do business with the car dealership that I bought my car from because the service person was he handled me just right, because I really don't like being rushed into decisions and chips on shoulders and attitudes. And this one guy, I can't wait to get the survey, and if I don't receive it this week, I will be writing a great review, which I have on him already. It made me go back and do business with them. He was calm. He didn't push anything on me. I did a major job. I did a $1,000 job. Oh my goodness. You know, it's not even a year you had the car. Why would you do that after getting tires and brakes? I did buy a pre-certified car, and the first 6 months I drove the hell out of it. Now I'm driving a fraction of what I did before. But I'll show you to make this a lot easier so you know exactly what I did. I did a few things: install wines, oil treatment, reduce friction and wear, penetrates and bonds to metal surfaces, reduce engine sludge and varnish buildup, protect engines at startup and extreme conditions, improve oil performance during extended oil drain intervals, reduce oil oxidation and thickening. You get it. Increase rust and corrosion protection. And I'm just giving you a screenshot of the receipts. And the differential fluid service, $274.95. You can look that up to learn more about it. I did. I learned more about my car. And also the throttle body service. The labor, the tax, came out to just over $1,000. Let me tell you, I feel the difference. Since I had this done Wednesday, it's Friday. I drove it yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, I absolutely feel the difference in smoothness in the car. It was worth it. Now, let me do another thing. So I decided to do business with the car dealership. I liked the way the man treated me. I did my research. I went back. I said, can I come next week and have that done? And the next time I have something like this done, car dealerships recommend 30,000 miles. I'll be doing it. I'll probably do this one more time, perform this maintenance. It's a big job. I mean, it's like taking all your blood out of your body and replacing it. Well, that's a big job. You know what I mean? Do your research. You learn a lot. And I got off track. I have it here. The last time, I'm giving them a shout out before I move on to my next topic. The tire store in Freeport. They worked with me, and the reason why I went to them last time was for several reasons, but they did deserve my business. At least once, repeat business. And it's because when I had my Ford Focus, I drove it for 5 more months. I went there for tires, and I knew I needed tires, and money was tight. And I'm not charging. So the woman's great. Her name is Jen, and the mechanics are too. I said, listen, I am getting a new car. For me, a new car. She goes, oh, you really getting a new car? I go, yeah, I am, Jen. It took me 5 months. I needed tires so badly. She goes, you know what? We'll take the front tires off, put them on the back. You need front tires if you're going to drive this for at least a few more months. Thank you, Jen. That's the kind of service, like customer service you get, honesty. They work with you. They make it work. And I didn't have to charge, and I paid cash. A year before that, I was stuck on Merrick Road. After hours, they came and got me and got my car in their bay and said, we'll call you tomorrow. You don't forget stuff like that. That's the kind of business I want to do business with. So I have no regrets going there for my 3 tires because Chevy replaced one. And I got front brakes, the whole rotor, the pads. And in the back, they said there's only one little crease in your rotors or routers. You need pads. That's the kind of business I want to do business with. The company I want to do business with. All this, when you do it yourself and everything, it takes a lot of time to gain an education in an industry. I don't want to be a mechanic, but you need to have a general idea of how a car runs and not be taken for a fool. And after I did my research and then, discussed it with my mom, she has great car experience, we decided, I know I'll do this one more time throughout the life of me owning the car. We'll wait till 37.5 or maybe 40,000 miles to do a job like I just got done. The car is so smooth. Now let's talk about this. Why AA? Why bring this up? because YAA is soon to be CarEdge.com. And I did some research. I still listen to them. I'm just really busy right now, and I want to be more of a participant in their community, but I am paying attention. And this is going to be their new website, CarEdge.com. I'm going to read something to you, and then I'm going to hit the road. This is Digital Value Ventures purchases usedfirst.com, relaunches site as CarEdge.com. It is our intention that CarEdge.com will be a best-in-class car buyers advocacy site with all the tools and analytics that consumers need to make educated and informed decisions when purchasing a new or used vehicle. And CarEdge.com will compete directly with Edmunds.com and KBB.com, I guess that's Kelly Blue Book or Black Book, on vehicle research and analytics, and Car Gurus, Cars.com, Auto Trader, and True Car on dealer vehicle listings. Why tell you this? Because I really like being a part of their community. I listen to their videos all the time. They helped me save thousands of dollars when I bought my car. They helped educate me in a very short amount of time because it came to I needed a car because my trainee was going and I didn't have a lot of money, and now I stand here 9 months later and 8 months later, and I'm really grateful that I reached out for help because they helped me not be such a pushover in the finance room, and I got something that I was able to afford and purchase. They educate you. They have so much going on their new site. They also have a YouTube channel. If you follow me, you know the deal, but this is going to be their new site, CarEdge.com. Now, I do read comments. I know I haven't been active reaching out back because it's just too much for one person. Someone posted a while ago, a couple of weeks ago, did you pay off your car? Now, that was my plan. I chose to keep the car payment. I'm going to pay it off faster, absolutely. I paid off 2 major credit cards with much higher interest rates. If you follow me, you know I want to be debt-free. I want to live a debt-free lifestyle the second half of my life. I never want to hold bad debt ever again. And I had to make that decision, and I cashed out stocks in the nick of time before it even crashed more, and I was able to get rid of 2 credit cards. The car interest rate is a lot lower than my 2 credit cards, but I'm on my way. And I won't take 3 or 4 years to pay off this car. Absolutely not. Why do I say that? Well, I've been working really hard, and on top of working out in the field and doing many other things, now I feel I'm more of a savvy investor. I probably will gain some profit, and I will put it toward the car when I'm ready. I'm revamping my storebuy.shop. I'm creating a WooCommerce website, and I'm taking the leap. And I've developed I was thinking about it, 17 years. If I look back, 17 years of developing new skills, understanding. I'm a one-man show. I understand AWS. I understand website security. I've watched AdSense change twice. The YouTube partnership program changed twice. Other publisher programs. I have what it takes, but what held me back was the fear of going down this route of creating a store. I bought Christmas gifts online last week. I said, there's no reason why I can't do this. I can have a site like this and sell thousands of products a month. Oh, and by the way, QuickBooks Self-Employed, you can connect it to your WooCommerce website so you can set everything up to work automatically. I will have a bookkeeper, an administrator, a secretary, keeping track using artificial intelligence after I continue to learn and set it up properly. When I make a sale, the artificial intelligence will, either claim it as income or a business expense on its own. There's fees involved too. So I'm learning a lot. And that's why I feel this time next year my car will be paid off. Definitely. And plus I'm working on top of that. So I hope you found this video interesting. Visit CarEdge.com. There's so much going on. It takes time to learn these apps. And yes, it's very easy to manipulate this. They wanted to know who made that correction. What do you mean you don't know? And we found out the problem. Someone behind the scenes 2 months later made a correction to a record at DMV. And that's why I wasn't able to update it in my app, my CarFax account. All right, guys, have a good one. It was a long one. See you later. Bye.